Okay, so hi, this is a tutorial on how to use Smart Sharpen and Surface Blur in Photoshop. This has been asked to be created, basically, so I'm going to do a small GIF from Norn 9, the anime, and to get to where I am, where I have already chosen which scene I want and have cut that scene selection down to the size that I want. Basically, just import whatever thing you want, which I think was this one. Yep. I always try to get the biggest resolution that you can. So open up your thing, you make your selection. I'm not actually going to do it since I've already done it, but you make your selection by moving these little black things down to where you want it, and then probably the most important thing when you're selecting what scene is to limit to every 2 frames, and then you can go, it'll create your GIF, and you can go in and edit everything there. So when you get to where I am, where you've cut your GIF down to size to where you want it, then you can start adding everything else. So I'm going to select all my layers and change the speed. 0.08 is probably a good speed for it. You can always test. It will always be faster when you upload it somewhere. So that's alright for me. I'm going to resize my image to fit Tumblr standards, so it'll be 560 pixels, always be pixels across, and then it can be whatever height you want, and that will resize. Then to get to all your filters, you must click the convert to video timeline. If you don't do that, none of your filters will work. And then when all your layers are selected, that has to be done, you convert for smart filters. That way all your layers are in one condensed layer, and the GIF will still work, so don't panic. And have that layer selected, and then go in with blur to surface blur first. And I like to use 3 radius and 6 threshold. Then press OK, and it will come up here. Then I go in with Smart Sharpen with 75% and 3 pixels. You can change this to be whatever you want. You can sharpen it as much as you want. I try to make it like not look too sharpened, because otherwise it kind of looks strange, I guess. So put that in, and that will come up with that. You can also put any PSDs or like overlays that you want in as other layers, and it will come up here. You can always put watermarks on your GIFs as well, and then when you're done with all that, you go File and Save for Web. Don't just save as, because it won't work. When you use Save for Web, you can use Selective, Diffusion, make sure your dither is at 100%, no web snap and no lossy. This number here is very important, because if you go over 2M, it won't work on Tumblr, because that's just how the restrictions work, and it's annoying. Yeah. Always make sure your looping options are on forever, otherwise it will only go once and it will not look any good, because it will not keep looping. And when you save, I'm just going to save it on my desktop. Save, it will be a GIF, and then when you upload it to Tumblr, there you go.